Try so. Ever heard of Colgate? The #1 oral care brand in the world.
Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection unlocks 24 hours cavity defense. The formula boost with calcium for lifelong smiles.
Mom, it's a time to brush. No more cover mouth.
Colgate for 24 hours maximum cavity protection.
Alright, good evening sports fans. We're live here at the Adokia Mesimaka Stadium, grand finale of the Nigerian Professional Football League. Rivers United against Katsina United. The first half has just ended. Rivers United winning. But the interesting story here is in Lagos. Mobology and Bank Anthony, where Ikorodu City are losing to Rangers International of Lagos. If that match ends this way, it looks like Rangers will win the league. I have two wonderful guests with me in the house to talk about this match. Jamaica and my friend Etinan. Tell us about what you thought about this match, second half.
Well, I think it's an interesting match from what we've seen. Rivers United have done what they are supposed to do, which is to take the lead, irrespective of what happens at Mobology Johnson Arena, where Ikorodu is playing against Rangers International. It's just quite unfortunate that their destinies are no longer in their hands, talking about Rivers United, because a win at Mobology Johnson Arena will trump whatever Rivers United does here. But so far, I've been impressed with the aggression I've seen from Rivers United, how they've kept Ikorodu, Katsina United almost in the center half of their own field, showing that they have the intent, to lift the trophy. Unfortunately, they had a couple of outstanding games, and I think that's when they should have taken the advantage. If they took advantage of the outstanding games they had, we wouldn't be here, we wouldn't be talking. They should have wrapped up this, trophy for, before now. But it is what it is. I'm impressed with their performance so far after the first 45 minutes.
Jamaica, what's your thoughts? It's Rivers United winning here and Rangers International winning in Lagos. What is the scenario? What's about?
Well, at this point, I think there's still hope for Rivers United. I just hope that Ikorodu City will be able to do them that favor that we've been hoping for. But I think I like the way Rivers United has played so far. They've played very well. They are stringing passes together. I just hope they'll score more goals, because even with this one goal they've scored, I'm not entirely satisfied. I need them to score more than one goal, you understand, to boost their chances. At the same time, hoping that results will go their way in Lagos. So far so good. It's been an interesting first half. Katsina United have also given a good account of themselves in this encounter. I just want to see how they will manage this game in the second half. But like we've been saying, their destiny is no longer in their own hands.
Talk about the pitch here. It was raining earlier today, but it's not allowing free flow of football. What's your thought about the pitch here?
Well, it's quite unfortunate, and it's a situation that I think the host team, that's Rivers United, should have prepared for, because it's been raining for the past couple of days here in Rivers State, and when that happens, there's supposed to be adequate preparations to dry the waters, before. They should have made that kind of preparations ahead of, not understanding the kind of that's why they call it Rivers State. It rains, every now and then. But again, has it really hampered the performance of both teams? Maybe to a certain extent, but I don't think it's significant enough not to play, because I've seen good exchange of passes by Rivers United. I've equally seen good counter attacks by Katsina United. So I think the officials have looked at the situation and certified that the ball can flow to a level required by standard for them to progress. So it's not significant enough not for them to go on with the match.
Let's talk about the pitch, Jamaica. What's your thought about the pitch here? It's not allowing free flow of football, is it?
I mean, this is poor, you know, from the viewer point of view. Would have loved to see a better pitch, but you can't stop the rain from coming down, you know. But I think they've been able to play very well, regardless of the state of the pitch. And I hope that in the second half we'll see better flow of the ball, because to an extent it affected the both teams.
Will it be disappointing for Port Harcourt fans if they don't win the league today?
It will be very disappointing, disheartening, and some of us will not be able to sleep well tonight. But I still believe that the Ikorodu City can get a goal. The worst I expect from that encounter is a draw. And I just want Rivers United to score more goals, because like I said, I'm not comfortable with this one goal. Katsina United can still hurt them. So that's why I want them to score more goals.
Well, it's going to be disappointing, but I think by now they should have understood the reality that your destinies are no longer in your hands. Rangers International, just about 3 or 4 match days ago, they went to Bayelsa and defeated Bayelsa United 2-0. That shows that they can beat any team away from home. And when you consider how they play, you have to be scared when Ilechukwu and his boys are coming to play you, whether at home or away from home. So that is why I think Rivers United and their fans should have understood that it's either you win today or you don't get the trophy. You win.
Lagos is like a home for him. He was with Npfl.
So you understand. So you understand the terrains of the Mobalaji Johnson Arena, and that's why they've taken the lead. They've drawn the first blood over there at the Mobalaji Johnson Arena. So disappointing, disheartening. It's normal, but I don't think it's as deep as it should be. You know, because come on. Finidi George, you had the chance to seal this thing. 5 outstanding games. He didn't maximize it. That's about 15 points on offer. At that point, I was expecting worst case scenario, 9 points gotten. If that would have been done, I don't think Ilechukwu would have crawled back to top the table. So that's why I'm thinking they shouldn't be so heart-wrenching for Rivers United and their fans. But it's not yet over. Rivers United are playing well. Yes, Katsina United are equally cagey. They are deadly on the counter, something that Rivers United need to be very careful with. But then again, Ikorodu City, for what we've known them this season, yet to lose at home because that match is not yet over. Hopefully, they turn up. Just that a draw will still not be good enough for Rivers United.
Does Ikorodu United need to win Rangers? I was thinking it was a draw for them. I was thinking it was a draw.
Well, a draw, I think a draw should be good enough because because it was 1 point difference. Yeah. So a draw should be good enough. Now, if they draw, provided Rivers United wins here, that's why this my friend has been saying they have to score more goals, because 1 goal is not good enough. Recall what almost happened to Arsenal against West Ham United. Drama can happen, anything can happen. So provided Rivers United win, they are leading at the moment, but they need to be more decisive. They had 2 good chances, which I think they should have buried toward the end of the first 45 minutes. They didn't bury it. A laid down shot. I don't think the player should have gone for a shot. That would have been placement. That didn't work out. So they had 2 good chances that should have used to score more goals, but that didn't happen. So let them be more decisive and score more goals, and then let's see what happened at the Mobalaji Johnson Arena.
All right, guys, we'll come back to you guys after the match. We'll join the commentary for the second half of this match. Rivers United 1, Katsina United 0, and of course in Lagos, it's Rangers 1, Ikorodu City 0.
You make choices every day. Your essential routine shouldn't be one of them. Start with Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon, that gives you 48 hours moisture. Then, lock in that powerful dark wood scent with Nivea Men Deep Roll-On with Max Tech, that gives you 72 hours sweat and odor protection. Skin is for playing it smart. Nivea is for skin. Nivea Men, proud sponsors of Real Madrid.
So we're right here at the Adokia Metimaka Stadium. Full time, Rivers United 3, Katsina United 0. The shocking result is in Lagos, where Ikorodu City lost at home to Rangers International of Enugu 2-1. So Rangers have now won 9 league titles. I'm not sure alone. I have the chairman of the sports writers, Association of Nigeria, Mr. Cyril Dunwite, to analyze this match and plenty more. Also, my guest would have to talk about it. So, Cyril.
Yes. Good evening. Nice to be here.
What's your thoughts? Rangers have just won the league title here.
Well, I think Rangers have their late surge has paid off. It's unfortunate that what Rivers United has done here today cannot take them to the next level. But the beauty of it is that both teams are in the CAF Champions League, so we expect that they will give a decent representation to Nigeria at the CAF Champions League. But I think this is a lesson for Rivers United. After they crashed out of the continent, they had 4 outstanding matches, and that's 12 points, and they let all of the 12 points go. So I think it's too late. The surge came too late, and they have to learn their lessons that you don't let as many as 12 points, escape you in winning a league where you have to play as many as 38 games. So it's unfortunate, but I think lessons have been learned.
Let's take a look at the coach of Rangers, Fidelis Elechukwu. He won the league title. This is the second league title for Rangers. He was close to winning a league title, MFM. He has now done this one with Rangers. How good of a coach is Fidelis Elechukwu?
Well, I think he's an upcoming coach in Nigeria. He has shown it now. It is a strong quality of his, to be consistent. And that's what it is. If you look at it across Europe, you see the coaches who have been consistent and they come and get it. He lost it last time, and this time around, he's come to make it. It's equal. If you look at Finidi George as well for Rivers United, this is the second season, and coming second. It's second last time. He couldn't just make it across, but if you look at it, in terms of pedigree and being in the league, Fidelis has been in league, has more league experience longer than Finidi George. So I think the time will tell, but I'm sure Finidi will someday win the league, if not by next season.
He won the league with the Ibadan.
Yeah, yes, he did. That's what I'm saying. As in with Rivers United. So like consistently twice now. I will hope that he will win the league. He was brought here to win the league. After last year, he told us definitely that this year was a year he was going to go to the next level. Unfortunately, he could not. And let's congratulate Fidelis Elechukwu. He's done so well with this Rangers side.
How disappointed do you think the Port Harcourt fans will be? Because they're hoping to get this one done in Port Harcourt and hoping that Ikorodu United wins the Lagos. What happened to Ikorodu United? They should have won that match and gone to the continent. It means now they are missing out on the continent.
Yeah, I think the kind of support they had today, my feelers from Lagos was that, their own fans, got divided. Most of the Rangers fans, we saw today wasn't what they expected, and the boys rose up. That second goal gave it to them completely. Their late surge as well did not help matters. They need experience. The Rangers International, the only team that has never been relegated in the Nigerian league over the years. That's the only team never relegated. So it means that they have the pedigree, they have experience, and they've been building on it over years. And it's as you can't say the same of Ikorodu United, who is just barely 3 or 4 seasons in the league. So Rangers experience for me gave it to them.
Was Rangers the best team this year? You think Rangers were the best team?
Yeah, in the first round they weren't very strong, but they consistently build up towards the end of the second round, and it paid off. They went and won away, and winning away is good. And when you do not drop points at home as well, it shows the quality of a team. So I think Rangers deserve to be champions.
Thank you very much, Cyril Dunwite.
Many thanks, and thank you very much.
So let's talk to my colleague here. We did this one in the halftime. We thought Ikorodu United was going to come back, but Rangers are champions of the Nigerian Football League for 2026 season.
Yeah, and a record equaling 9 good times. I think we need to study these Oriental sides. Heartland Football Club are in the relegation battle. They have about 5 Nigeria Premier Football League trophy. Rangers now have 9. Enyimba has 9. The only club from the northern part of the country that can bamba with the big boys from the Oriental side could be Kano Pillars. So I think there's a need to study these Oriental sides to see what they've been doing to be able able to exert the kind of dominance they've had. Ilechukwu has delivered for Rangers International, and it's not surprising because, I mean, it was already out of the hands of Rivers United. And I spoke with Ilechukwu just about 7 days ago, on Saturday, and he told me that, look, we would need a miracle to beat Ikorodu City because of the form they've had this season at home. They've turned the Mobolaji Johnson Arena to their fortress, and to think that this is a side that has been very intentional since they gained promotion to the League Ikorodu City. They've been very intentional. They are churning out young talent. They have a proper structure. Look at their media team, quite incredible as well. So that's why I understood him when he told me that, look, we need a miracle, and I gave him a new name. He has been called the Walking One. Yeah. That was when I renamed him to the Miracle One, and that miracle has sufficed for him. Talking about Ilechukwu, he has delivered a record 9-time Nigeria Premier Football League trophies for the Flying Antelopes. Quite incredible. Rivers United did their business, what they needed to do, which is to win and hope results favor them from elsewhere. But quite unfortunate for them. Rangers have been dead.
Let me just hold on a bit. Let's talk about. You can see that the stands were actually set for Rivers United. They were supposed to be crowned champions today because the Npfl. They set up. We saw the chairman of Nigerian Football Federation today, Alhaji Gusau. They thought Rivers United was going to win in Port Harcourt and perhaps Ikorodu City lose. But now the celebration is now happening in Lagos.
Yeah, definitely.
So no celebrations in Port Harcourt.
No celebration. That's why the stadium is just about empty. Just a couple of minutes after the end of the match, the Nigeria Premier Football League Board chairman, in the person of Gbenga Elegbeleye, is over there at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena because they had to divide labor at this point. The COO of the Nigeria Premier Football League, Davis Inouye, was here, has been here since yesterday, ahead of this one, in case Rivers United are crowned champions. And of course, like you mentioned, the NFL president, Ibrahim Musa Gusau, also here. So it's quite unfortunate, quite disheartening for the fans of Rivers United. But I tell them to take heart. It's not heart-wrenching. Because by now they should have understood what could likely happen. The permutations of what can happen, and they should hope for next season because Finidi George, for what it is worth, has been incredible for Rivers.
He was brought in to win the league for Rivers United.
He will win. He will win. Now this is the dynamics. You understand that this team, before he was appointed, the beginning of last season, this team had about 70% players overhaul. New players were signed into the team. And what happens? You need a new season for the players to have a level of chemistry to be able to deliver whatever trophy you want. It's a global thing. It happens anywhere. If you have many players coming in, and I blame the management for that. The core of the team being let go and new players coming in for whatever reason they decided to do that. But Finidi George was able to manage that team in his first season to give them continental football. That's where the money is. The money is not here.
He's been playing continental under Iguma.
Under Stanley Iguma. Yes, and he came in.
Is there a big deal that Rivers United plays continental under Iguma? Under Finidi George. This was a regular decimal for George for Iguma.
Do you know why it's a big deal? It's not a tangible achievement, but do you know why it's a big deal? It's a big deal considering the circumstances after his appointment. You let go of about 40 to 50% of the players in the team. How do you expect the new coach to come in and manage? Look at Chelsea, for instance, in London. Chelsea is struggling. You know why? Because they do not have a bench. They have just a couple of young players, so any coach that comes in will have to find a way to manage that team to deliver something. And that's why I blame Bluco when they decided to let go of Enzo Maresca, because he managed. So for Finidi George, he came into the saddle, a side that had a core team which would have continued with, because there was a level of chemistry and understanding between the players, was let go. So what do? You have to look for that chemistry, and despite that, he was able to manage. He managed to give them continental football last season, finishing second, and he took the team further. The reason why Nigeria will fill in 4 clubs in CAF Interclub football for next season is because of Rivers United. They got to the group stage, and they also reckon monies for the team. So that's why this season again he failed to deliver. I mean, Arsenal stuck with Mikel Arteta. He has delivered. So unless Finidi George failed to deliver next season, then questions can be asked. But for this season, I think they should just stay modest with their expectations.
Thank you very much. So let's take a look at it. So the champions, it will not be in Port Harcourt. It will not be celebrated in Port Harcourt. It's going to be in Lagos. Rangers International of Lagos are champions of the Nigerian Football League. And so congratulations to Rangers International of Enugu. We'll keep you connected in Lagos for updates of the Nigerian Professional Football League. It's Sopirinye Jaja live from the Adoki Amesimaka Stadium reporting.
Make choices every day. Your essential routine shouldn't be one of them. Start with Nivea Men Deep Body Lotion with Max Tech, powered by Black Carbon, that gives you 48 hours moisture. Then, lock in that powerful dark wood scent with Nivea Men Deep Roll-On with Max Tech that gives you 72 hours sweat and odor protection. Skin is for playing it smart. Nivea is for skin. Nivea Men, proud sponsors of Real Madrid.
So Rivers United, all blue traditional shirts and red. Katsina United spot in red on the right hand side. So we'll see what happens here. So let's keep you quick stated with what's happening. The current standings in the Nigerian Football League. Rangers leading with 65 points. Rivers United second with 64 points. Shooting Stars third with 60 points. Ikorodu City with 58 points. So it's interesting here because a win for Ikorodu City will take them to the continental ticket. That's about second or third. And of course, a win for Rivers United will take them as league titles. So here we go, the league matches kicked off in Port Harcourt, and also I believe it's also kicked off in Lagos. The other match is between the Ikorodu City against Enugu Rangers, and the venue for that match is the Mobology Bank Anthony Stadium in Lagos. A chance for Katsina United, but intercepted by, still a chance for Katsina. They have a chance, but a corner kick, I believe. A good chance for Rivers United. No, Jason number 11, he has a chance, he has this man. A cross to nobody, tries to score, but no. Corner kick, quickly taking a chance. A brilliant volley there. Referee calling for handball. Penalty for Rivers United. Penalty. Penalty for Rivers. For Rivers United, 1-0 Rivers United, 1-0 against Katsina United. One step into winning the Nigerian Football League. So, ladies and gentlemen, the end of the first half, Rivers United 1, Katsina United 0. And in Lagos, there's been a surprise goal. Yes, Enugu Rangers leading Ikorodu City. have yet to receive any goal in Lagos. It's still Ikorodu City 1 and Rangers International 2. The fans are, I'm not sure why the fans are celebrating right here in Port Harcourt.